Hello. Nobody's in here now, but for those of you who watch this later, welcome. We're going to do a live video, and we're just going to talk about anything. We're going to maybe talk about some drop shipping, maybe not. It all just depends on what people want to talk about. But if you're here, and if you joined locally as we did it live, feel free to ask questions. And if not, just stick around and watch this background noise or look for good little nuggets of information, because a lot of the times they pop up. So I'm just going to take some time to post this in the group real quick, as I typically do. And boom. Welcome. Hold on, I'm still in Facebook, just in case you just joined. Thanks for joining. Marking this as an announcement so people know I'm live. All right. Where are we at? What's up, David? First. Tiffany second. Hello. I listen to you talk while I play video games. And that's kind of why I created my channel, is because I'm the same way. I like just having on people talking in the background, because I kind of like will learn stuff slowly over it, and I don't know. I'm one of those people who just likes really long form things to just listen to all day long. So definitely like a podcast person, YouTube person, for sure. So thanks for checking in while you're gaming. It's cool with me. And hello, Tiffany. Thanks for joining. One moment. Welcome, everybody. Hello. Still blocked. What can I do? You can't really do anything. You just gotta wait for the most part. Alright, how can I get back in the marketplace? Vivideye, you can't really do much other than trying to contact them through their little support stuff, which barely works. In our Facebook group, there's a couple links that people have found some success with, but for the most part, you just have to wait and be patient, because I had one where I had my marketplace back in 4 days, and then my second account got blocked, and I just got it back today, and it was that's about 7 days that I was off on my second account. So takes a little bit. Nothing was going through trying to communicate from my second account, but now it's back up and running. David, hey, were your sales a little slow right after you got your marketplace unbanned? Not really. My sales, I actually noticed that I got sales back. I had like 3 sales when I woke up one morning, and that's how I knew I got my marketplace back. I had like 3 sales on stuff right away, and I was like, ooh, I haven't seen that in a few days. So but I mean, technically, yeah, I guess they did slow down a little bit. I'm opening up my spreadsheet. The problem is lately I just haven't been listing, so I've just been going off of momentum of stuff that I mean, I do list, but not as often as I used to, because I've just been busy. But I mean, I've been pretty just coasting on old listings, honestly. So I mean, I guess it dips, but I think the dip is mainly my own fault. So, but I've heard of other people having a dip. I want to start drop shipping. Is 1,500 good start to startup capital? Yeah, that's great. If you're saving up and you're not using a credit card, or if that's a credit card balance, that should be fine to start. Just list a few items. Just make sure you stay. If you get to really close to that number, put your account on vacation mode. If it is cash, or if it's a credit card. So, is there a way to remove a bad review? I don't think there is. I have a couple bad reviews from people who actually like thanked me for fixing their problem, and I still have those bad reviews. But the more you sell, the more those bad reviews don't really matter. I mean, I've got a few bad reviews. 2 of them I think are from people that didn't even buy from me, but I don't know how that's possible, because I think you have to verify a purchase. But I don't know. But I have almost a perfect 5-star review with bad reviews. So just don't worry about it too much. But as you sell more, if Tiffany, I can't remember your volume of sales. If you sell a lot or if you're still getting started, I can't remember. I know you show up to all my lives and stuff, so I know you've been doing it, but if you can handle requesting reviews at the end of each sale, go for it. I don't do that anymore, but when I first started, I did. I think I'm up to like 150 reviews now or something, and most of the time, I mean, I never ask anymore, and they're usually always positive reviews. Alessandro, have you tried dropshipping on Mercari? No, but I am going to start looking into it. I have a long list of things I need to do and talk about. Like I've got, I just had a Zoom call with one of the guys from AutoDS today to talk about their software and what their stuff looks like. I do have a link for them in the description if you guys are interested. If you've ever been like, ooh, I want to, but I guess you can do like a 7-day free trial for $1, but if you use my link, you get a month for $1 instead of just 7 days. So, and then after that, it's like they have packages. It's either $27 a month, which is just a little bit more than ZDrop, and then it's $37 and then $47 depending on how many items you want to monitor. But you can list as many items as you want. And then also I have links for like FBMFOX 2, which is another one that I've reached out to the guys who make that one and everything, and but I've tried FBMFOX a little bit, but here, I'll get back to your question, but I need to go back up a little bit. And I haven't tried Mercari yet, but it is on my list of things to do. I am kind of excited to play with Mercari too. David, I spoke to someone who knows someone who works at Facebook, and they told them that it's a bug glitch in their system. They didn't actually purposely ban people. That's what I keep hearing. It seems like actually something went wrong, and now they're trying to fix everything. All while also adding features. Like, I don't know if you guys recently, it's not just a marketplace feature, but now there's like a shortcut feature in the top of some, like on my other Facebook profile, like I have like this shortcuts button, but not on my second profile. So like they're constantly rolling out new features too. And I think that, that some of the bugs just get caused because they're trying to improve things, just like, when people make games and stuff like that. But yeah, I've heard that a couple times. So thanks for clarifying that. Gabriel, hey, how are your sales doing? My sales aren't I wouldn't say they're awful. They're just not the best this month because I haven't been listing consistently. I said a little bit ago, I've been riding on my old sales. So, yeah, I haven't been listing as much. I did break the $1,000 mark for the month, but I mean, I would have liked to hit 3,000 this month because I did 2,000 last month. I was really hoping to hit more. If it wasn't for the bans, I probably would be at $2,000 already, but, I'm going to blame the bans. All right. I have to approve some messages here. 2 messages, one from David, one from Annie. Hit the like button and subscribe. Thank you so much. Please do as they say. I really appreciate it. Is there a way to buy aged accounts and make it work? I can't give you a super professional opinion on that. I've never done it. I know people do it, but sounds sketch to me. But if it's cheap, you can give it a try. If you got profit to make it work where you're not out of pocket on anything, go for it. I just feel like eventually that would get you kicked for something, but everybody's really scared about getting kicked lately, even though we're all pretty sure it's just a dumb issue. Back to the FBMFOX. I have messed with FBMFOX. It's really cool. I just haven't had enough time to fully delve into all of its features, but so far I really, really like it. Link in the description for that. You get 10% off your first month as I just pitch you guys services. But yeah, if any of you guys ever become interested, they gave me like a little 10% off thing to give you guys. It's a code. I think it's like Cameron10 is the code. It's in the description. Prime Lister is good on Mercari. Okay, sweet. Annie, hi Cameron. Today is my day off, saying hi and taking a break, then going to listing later. Nice. Welcome, Annie. I think FBMFOX is too expensive compared to ZDrop. So yeah, if you're just comparing prices for ZDrop is great for the money, for sure. I'll probably always have ZDrop, even though I have other softwares, just because sometimes if I just want to go to like OG listing style, I'll just list with ZDrop. Even though then like your listings are in different areas. But if all you're doing is comparing price, yeah, there's a huge difference. But Zdrop doesn't do a great job at monitoring your stuff. It doesn't do product research for you. It doesn't like literally FBMFOX. You don't even need a spreadsheet anymore because it handles all of that part for you and it tracks all that stuff. So you basically, it's like a spreadsheet, product research, auto lister, and all of that in one. So I would say if you're cool with Zdrop, stay with Zdrop. But if you want to like level up and go a little bit more in depth, then switch to something like AutoDS or FBMFOX. If your profits justify it. Like I just started using FBMFOX, and within 5 days, I made enough money off of the 3 items that I listed on it, just testing it out, to pay for its most expensive monthly package in 5 days or less. I think, I can't remember, but I made my money back quick with it. So that's all. But I'm not gonna, you guys do whatever you want. I think Zdrop's great still. It just doesn't do much other than help you list faster, but that's fine. That's all I've done for 3 months, so it's not like you have to do anything more if you don't want to. Blame Cameron. I've been doing 2K profit per week consistently since March. Nice. 2K per week? That's awesome, man. I have a full-time VA listing, high-ticket items only. Sweet. I got banned for 7 days, even though I do probably 10K in revenue a week. Wow. That's super cool. Hopefully I get to that point. I just need to list. I need to actually list. That's my problem. With making the videos, with doing the YouTube channel, mixed with my actual business, mixed with home life, and just trying to list a little, plus fulfilling the orders that I do get, it just becomes where my day just is gone. And I'm like, I didn't get to list today. Look into Paul's extension. I haven't done it. He hasn't reached out to me to do a review on his extension like the other ones have. If he does, I'm sure I'll look into it. But so far, AutoDS, FBMFOX, and stuff, they've actually scheduled meetings with me online to talk about their stuff. They don't force me to talk about it. They just ask, hey, here's what we have to offer. If you ever feel like testing us out, go for it. We'd love to see you do it. But yeah. So just so you know, when I pitch stuff to you guys, it's not because I have to or anything. I was using Gdrop for weeks, tried FBMFOX, and got banned 2 hours later. Coincidence? Yeah, it's just a coincidence. People are getting banned who don't even drop ship, so don't worry about that part. There are people who just flip furniture locally that are getting banned. It's not an extension thing. It's a Facebook thing. But at one point or another, we were all thinking the same thing. So James, you're not weird for thinking that. Welcome everybody who's still coming in here. Please like the video if you haven't already. There's only 4 likes, but there's 23 people watching. Cameron, I think you should do the review and test them. Would be great. I am doing it. It's on my list. Dang it. What happens is I'll work and then I'll get 20 minutes of free time and I'm like, okay, let me make a quick video, and then I don't have time to do the research part. So I need to schedule some time away to just because I don't want to make a video unless I kind of do a thorough talk about it. So I don't know. But yes, I am Paul. Nice, Annie. Awesome. You should reach out to me. Cool thing. Oh, so he is awesome. Reach out to him as well. Yeah, I heard he's great. I mean, he's one of the main guys that test it all out. I know he does a lot of other drop shipping stuff. I think there's some people who, I don't know if some of you guys just like my channel because I don't talk about anything else but Facebook, but some of the other YouTubers, they'll talk about all the drop shipping platforms. So I don't know if that's why because I kind of grew pretty quick. And I think that might be why. I am guessing Zdrop is getting all the Amazon affiliate commission when we order. Maybe they should pay us. Ooh, yeah, they're replacing all the links with affiliate links. Makes sense. I do that. When I have my videos where I'm oh, here's my top products. All those are all affiliate links, so that if you guys click on them and buy them, technically I get a little bit of commission, but Amazon affiliate stuff is so weak now that honestly, since I've started this channel, I've maybe made $100 off of Amazon affiliate link. Like, they don't make you much, but somebody like Z-Drop, if they got hundreds and thousands of customers that are constantly putting their links out there, and those links, like, I mean, if that's what they're doing, that's a great way to make some extra profit, I guess. Started drop shipping on Facebook and loving it. Awesome, Samuel. That's awesome, man. Thank you, Annie. Was I the only one blessed and not get banned? Maybe. It's probably coming, though. Watch, you say that, you're going to get banned tonight. Did you try any Facebook Marketplace courses? No. The whole point of my channel when I started it was that I wanted to pay for a course that was like $350, and I didn't want to pay for it also at the same time. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to try it, make enough profit to pay for the course, take the course, get better, and make more money. And then I just never did it. So I just started learning on my own, making YouTube channel, telling you guys what I was learning as I was learning it, and other people kind of caught on at the same time when I was starting, and that's kind of where my channel happened. And now I've never taken a course. I'll probably make one at some point, but it won't be anything that people can't just learn from my YouTube channel. It'll be like if somebody wants to, you know, they can literally find all the same stuff on my channel, but if they don't want to like have to sift through it, it'll just be like a condensed version of stuff. So I don't know. Who knows if I ever get around to doing that. Brandon, I think eBay is overlooked as a supplier. eBay is full of high perceived value items, which I've found a lot. Yeah, man. A lot of people love eBay. Like, there are eBay fans, there's Amazon fans, and then there's like Walmart fans, and then there's wholesale. Like, eBay is its own little category of people who prefer it, which is awesome. Samuel, I've played with FBMFOX. I have a discount code so where you get 10% off your first month for people who want to try it. I've made enough money. I made enough money when I was just testing it out really quick. Like, I literally, first day I opened it up, just auto listed with their product research that they have, that you can like just compare items, and I listed 3 things, and I made enough. I made over $150, which pays for its most expensive package in like 5 days. So I need to play with it more. But eventually I'm going to have a whole video talking about it. But so far I really like it, but it's not like my main thing. I don't really have like a main thing I'm using right now because I'm just not listing that much. Thank you. Thanks, Annie. eBay is a great supplier. Yes. Brandon, do you suggest investing in any FBM dropshipping course? Yeah, guys. Also, I'm not against you guys taking courses from other people. Like, that sounds super cool. I just never did. So it'll fast track you for sure. Like, it's just if you wanna learn for free slower, or if you want to pay to learn faster. That's really what you're gonna do. Do you have 2 accounts? How do you go about tax purposes once you reach the 600 limit? If I use my SSN on 2 accounts, do you think I will get both accounts banned? I've heard that you will get 2 accounts banned if you do that. I am going to use my wife's social security number, and when I first set it up, I made a video about it. When I set up the shipping option once it got unlocked, I used her information to set up the shipping information, because I heard, who knows, that the social and tax information has to match the shipping information you did, or it'll kind of like throw up some flags to where they need to like check it, so it might kick you for a minute. Not that it's gonna like completely destroy your account, but it might just like make somebody have to go in and review it to be like, what's going on here? Who knows though? Because bans are so random, but I never did around 15K sales and 3. That's awesome. I mean, with my April numbers aren't amazing. I'm over 1,000. I'm at like $1,100 for April because I was kicked for a week on one account and 4 days on the other, and then sales slowed down with that, and then at the same time I just haven't been listing. So they reflect the amount of obstacles and effort that I put in. So I would imagine if I would have went completely hard, I probably could have hit 3K this month. But I was really trying to focus on the channel this month too, especially because this was the month I hit 1,000 subscribers, so I was like focusing on that. But anyway, Brandon, I watched half of Ecom Tom's course. I didn't learn anything from that course that I didn't learn from free YouTube vids. Just learned how you use SKU Grid, which I don't even use anymore. That's the course that I actually wanted to take that made me start my channel, but then I just never ended up getting it. I have heard of people, though, who take Tom's course and love it. But, again, if you're somebody who just loves scouring for information and videos, you probably aren't going to find as much value doing it. Outrageous Barbarian. Do you know if you can dispute a negative review? I don't think you can. Just starting out and really don't want to refund someone because the product already shipped, and I would go from 70 profit to negative 90 if I accept. If it was me, I wouldn't return it. Unless it was something that you honestly feel like should be returned. But yeah. I mean, if you help them through a return, you shouldn't be out any money. I don't think. I think the tax is another complicated subject. We have to pay tax. Yeah. Luckily, Facebook remits tax for you. So by the time you get your money, all you have to do, you don't have to worry about sales tax. You have to just worry about income tax, which I set aside 15% of all the profit that I get. And I have it in another savings account for later. Captain Crazy. I'm not selling anything with dropshipping yet. Should I change something or just keep listing? Been going for 5 days. It took me 4 or 5 days to make my first sale. I would just keep going. Here at the end of the month, I am going to do my normal where I give away my top 5 selling items. So if you look out for that, a lot of the time people can make their first sale using those. I've had a lot of people like you who just haven't made anything. They just started. They watch that video, list something, and they get their first sale. So watch out for that one. Is it Jesus? I'm just going to call you Jesus. I just use Amazon. That's all I use. Unless I have to look for it somewhere else, I pretty much am an exclusive Amazon person. And that's because I use the Amazon credit card with the 5% cash back. So, like, I mean, I think this month already I've made like $300 just in cash back on that. So it's just like a little extra bonus. How do I get unbanned? Charlie, you gotta wait, man. You gotta wait. Hopefully you can get an email from Facebook support talking about your ban or something. And then you can reply to that and request more info. I personally never found a trick to Facebook Marketplace. I really just list things and name a price. You can't be afraid to charge 30 plus profit margins. Yeah, I mean, so just so everybody who's watching now, I'm going to look at my average profit margin for the whole of April. My average profit is 37%. So I just highlighted every order and selected average on my screen. 37%. I mean, I sold an item today for 59%. So I've only sold 4 things today, just so you guys know. 41%, 59%, 42%, and then my lowest today is 29%. So I don't like going below 25 ever. If I do, it's because the price changed, and once I sell it, I'm going to mark it out of stock because I don't want to sell it again. But yeah. Now also, if you focus on high ticket items, then you probably, that number might be less, but you'll get a higher number anyway. I focus on high ticket, so it was all under 50 sales this morning. This month, I see. I was like, jeez. Outrageous Barbarian. Brandon Coder, how much do you pay your VA? Yeah, everyone look at Cameron's top 5 sales. I did and made a sale from his list. What's your profit so far for the month? Antoine, I know you since you just came in, you didn't hear me talk about it, but my profit for this month is only about $1,100. With my 2 account bans and me just not listing as much, it reflects the effort put in. I probably should have hit 25 to 3K this month, but with all the obstacles, I did not. Hoping to do better next month. And then next month, I'm going back to Disney. So I'll be gone again for like a week. But that's actually at the very last of the month in the beginning of June. So not like, it shouldn't affect my May too much. Karen, my average percent for April is 32. Hell yeah, 32 is great. Been charging customers with 40% margins to compare and compared with 30%. Sweet. Yeah. Finding the items are the key. Because people think about that. You hear people, even in this live, I think we've already had a couple, and I'm sure we'll have like 10 more before I'm done. It's always how I haven't made a sale. What items do you recommend I list? It's always that, and the thing is, I just always encourage people to experiment because some of my best items are just from me listing the most random crap that I just thought of. Like I didn't do any crazy research. I didn't have a method. I was just on my way home, and I'm like, I bet that would sell. And I go home and list a couple things around that. One of them takes off, and I list more things revolving around that, and I maybe pop a few more. But how much should you list a day? I always tell people to do 10 to 15, but if I actually averaged out each day, I might list 2 things a day. If I average it out. But what really happens is I'll list like 8 things, and I won't list for 2 days, and I'll list 5 things, and I won't list for 2 days. I'm so sad about it now. I need to be more disciplined. I need to get up, get some breakfast, make like a coffee or something, and then just dedicate the first 30 minutes of the day to listing or something. Bad about it. What's up, Rihanna? I can't afford a VA yet. No worries, Annie. I don't pay a VA, but don't think that you shouldn't do a VA because people make way more money, it seems like, when they have them. So, nothing against VAs. I just haven't done it. I'm around 34% for the month, but is very depending on high ticket items. Yep. Sorry for asking. I hate people constantly asking the same thing. Antoine, you don't have to be sorry for nothing. Okay? All questions are invited, even if I've answered them already. You can't control that. May I ask, what was your startup capital when you first started? Okay, so I started with a credit card. I think I used a credit card that I already had but I don't use, and that had about a $5,000 limit. And then I switched to an Apple credit card just because I wanted one, and that had about a $5,000 limit. And then I switched to the Amazon card because it has 5% cash back on Amazon purchases, and right now that has a $9,000 limit. But I only use at max about $2,500 to $3,000 of that because I just continue to pay it as I get stuff in. But if I was saving up just capital to start and I wasn't using a card, I would have started at about, hell, I might have even started at $500. But $1,000 I think is a good just start if you're just trying to figure it out, because I doubt you sell. I doubt within the first little bit while you're saving up, once you hit 1,000, if you're still wanting to save up more, feel free. But once you hit 1,000, I'm sure you can sell a couple things without worrying. Okay. Daniel, how to find good items? I am not from US. I feel lost when researching. Any advice? Daniel? You gotta experiment, man. All of my top items are random ass things that I did not do any research with. Every time I do research, I find that I waste my damn time because it's just me trying to find a system. Other people have success with that. I'm not knocking that, but with me personally, the more I try to find the trick, the less I sell of an item. It's the random stuff that I find that I sell the most. So just look around. Like when you're out and about, man, you just look around. You're like, all right, you just think creatively, like, okay, what do I think if I took 100,000 people, what are some averages among them that they might all have in common? Because it's a numbers game. Like on one of my videos, I was talking about selling those Chevy keychains, and I bring this up a lot in my live. So for those of you who know this, you don't listen. But I was selling these Chevy keychains, and I did that because I looked those up, not because I saw somebody else selling them. I didn't. I was just like, you know what? A high percentage of people in this country, in the U.S. at least, they're like, they love their stupid cars, and a lot of them are very brand loyal people, just like football games and everything like that. They're brand loyal, and a $20 keychain, I can see people just scrolling through their phones, stupid and bored at night, being like, I need that for my truck, and like hitting it. And it's like I have a Mustang. Like I drive a Mustang, and You know, when I first got my car, I was super into Mustang stuff. You know, I would have bought a stupid Mustang keychain when I bought my car. Like, you know, but now I don't feel that way. But I mean, back in the day, and that's happening to people, and kids getting their first cars, like people just getting new cars, or they all got stimulus checks and just put a down payment on a damn dream car that they've had, which isn't even that much of a dream car. It's just the changes in people's lives are constantly happening. And people, no matter what, there's not a season where people get more cars. New cars happen all the time. And brand loyalty is a lifelong thing a lot of the time. So something like a Chevy keychain is so simple and stupid, but I sold 100 of them like in like 2 weeks because it was just stuff like that. And then it's like you start thinking about seasonal things like gardening stuff. When I was selling raised garden beds, I made so much money off raised garden beds because right now people are starting to be like, you know what, I want to spend more time outside. And then they're like, you know what, we should really start our garden we've been talking about for 2 years. Stuff like that. But I just try to look around me and think and take inspiration from like what I see people trending towards. But I don't know. I also think a lot about business stuff because I co-own a business. So I'm always thinking about like people's target of like where their brains are at. And so I don't know how to explain it, but that's not helpful, I'm sure. Oh my god. A to-do list would help. Yeah, it would. Young, I had to set my routine. I can't go to bed until I have 20 uploaded products per day. I wish I was you. I wish I could do that. I will. I'll damn it, I will. If that's the thing, I think what happens is I really need to just start paying a VA so that I can just like open up a list of stuff and then just start listing it. Because the problem is when I sit down, I'm like, okay, what should I list? And I do the thing I just talked to you about, and it's more organic. I don't really like to sit down and be robotic about it. So if other people were just giving me winning products, okay, I could do that all day. Got my account back, so I'm going to list slow, but I am following Cameron, opening up a business and a savings account. Yeah. And Anna, you don't technically need a business. The only thing that having the business thing has done for me is it allowed me to apply for tax exemption on Amazon. Other than that, I haven't really used it for much, but you can also use it to start reaching out to wholesalers, which I also haven't done lately. So other than that, you can open up a normal savings account if you want. But I do have a business bank account, but I don't know if I need it really. But do it if you want. Do it if you want. All right. Antoine, last year when I first started dropshipping in eBay, my buyers were 2 to 3 people buying TVs from me. Okay. Shipping it to different addresses. I thought with them dropshipping, they should know. I'm reading that again. Oh, I see. So you were drop shipping to drop shippers, and it was like TVs. Any recommendation on credit cards? I have a 3% cash back from Bank of America, but only 2K limit, which I am going to hit soon. Should I open a business credit card? I mean, if you have good credit, it sucks. I use a credit card, but I also don't like the idea of using debt to do it. Because me and my wife last year we did like a whole debt-free journey thing, and we paid off like 60 grand in debt, like all of our student loans and stuff, and our cars and everything. So it sucks to like also use a credit card because of that. It's like it's like if I went on a diet and then like I lost all my weight. I was at my dream weight, but then I'm like, God, I love Oreos, and I'm just gonna eat Oreos consistently now. But I mean, 3% cashback's great, but the 2K limit is what's hurting you. It's not hurting you, but you know you can do better. That's dependent on your credit. I mean, it might be worth you just calling them and asking them for a credit increase, but it might ding your credit. Like, I don't really worry about credit dings anymore because every time I do it, like, I think I'm up to like total credit accounts. I'm up to like $50,000 in credit limit, just spread across all my accounts or whatever. It's stupid. So every time you ding one, now that pool is so big, it offsets having so much empty credit that the dings don't hurt me really. But also I don't care about my credit score, but like I've just noticed it never really goes down now. So I mean, if you've got the credit for it, go apply for something. But if to apply for a business credit card, you have to have like a tax ID in a business. Is right, all random. Amazon movers and shakers. Yeah, Andy, I don't know. A lot of people have a lot of awesome luck with Amazon movers and shakers, but I never have. But I also haven't tried it that much, so maybe that's probably on me. Patricia, thank you. I remember you just commented not too long ago. Just popped on. I was watching other videos. Where's your spreadsheet video? Thank you. If you actually just go to my channel and tap the videos tab and scroll down a little bit, it says like best spreadsheet on it. It has like orange text. I can probably find it for you. Just paste the link in here. Here, it's right here. Shareable link. If you're still in here, because I'm kind of behind on the chat. Where'd you go? Am I tripping? Oh, there you are. Patricia, if you're still in here, that's the video. I just posted it in the chat. Okay. I just lost my place again. There it is. All right. I'm using TD Bank credit card. Sweet. I've drop shipped on eBay, so I'm just listing the hot items I sold every month. Smart. Just previous selling history works amazing. Yeah, I've heard people who already have the leg up of having items that they can see on a spreadsheet. They're like, oh, here's my top sellers. Ooh, you know what, guys, would be awesome? We're just going to take 1 second and like the video if possible. There's only 9 likes on it, but there's like 35 people here. So I would just super love it if you liked my video. Thanks. And if you're watching on mobile and you don't know how, you got to tilt your phone side, like profile wise, and let the menu pop up so you can hit like and then you can tilt it right back. All right. Yeah, I'm doing garden beds. Sold like 36. Man, I stopped doing garden beds because every time I started getting complaints about the quality, and all the ones that I was selling sold out. Like, and then I can never sell them anymore. Maybe they're back in stock, but I marked them all as sold out because they were just causing me problems. But whatever you're selling sounds like it's working, so that's awesome, man. VERO items will probably become an issue someday. Yeah, probably. At first, we were all starting to think that they were becoming an issue with all the bans, but then we all kind of found out that the bans are not really our fault. So I'm sure they become an issue very quickly, though. But also, okay, here's one thing. I'm curious how they get us on those. Because, you know, we were all like, oh, man, name brand stuff, right? Blaming it on that. Even I did that in a couple videos. And I started thinking, okay, well, Facebook Marketplace is supposed to be like a garage sale online, basically. You're supposed to sell crap to people, like, in your town, locally, for the most part. But, like, okay. Like, I have this Star Wars mug, all right? If I wanted to sell this locally, you're telling me I can't sell this locally because Facebook's algorithm is going to catch that it's like a copyrighted item? Maybe I'm thinking of it stupid, but like if they caught me selling that, but like also I'm allowed to sell personal property that I bought, I guess the thing was they'd have to really differentiate between like Amazon photos, but also like some people just post pictures they find online of the actual product so that people can have a really clean image because they suck at taking photos of stuff. So some people just naturally sell real things they own with photos they find online. And some people will even go copy paste online descriptions because they don't know the details of the item. So I'm curious how they even find the difference. Like in theory, technically, it's like, well, where's the line? You know, so I don't know. I've thought about that the other day and I was like, you know what? That doesn't make any sense. But I'm sure I'm wrong. Hello. I need more U.S. suppliers. I want to create a grocery store through Facebook. over 2,300 members. I want wholesale info. Man, I don't know how to help you with any of that. Cameron, I would be careful with listing aggressively. Facebook will track you and then ban again. Yeah, I agree. I have brothers and sisters that are 17 and under. Will they be able to drop ship and an aged account? Will Facebook allow that? Technically they can, but it's against their content. It's against their like policy. You're supposed to be 18, and once they verify tax info, that might bite them. Don, has anyone run into your spouse not being able to see any of your listings, maybe from the same IP? I mean, I've run into people reaching out to me for help with their listings, and I will go and actually like search their listing in their town and everything, and I can't find it. And usually it's because there's some kind of, what we blame as like a shadow ban or whatever. I don't know why, but the algorithm's not letting it appear in people's search for some reason. So I don't know why that is, but I think it just happens. This is, would you say the product research feature with FBMFOX is worth the monthly subscription price? I don't know if you were listening earlier, but earlier when I talked about FBMFOX, when they reached out to me, I tested it, and I used it one time. I used their product research feature, where it like you can literally search and put in criteria, like I want it to have sold at least 20 times, and I only want it to have 5 competitors on this website, and it will like highlight which ones match those criteria, and you can list those items. It'll tell you how many times it's sold in the last month. I can't remember the time period, but I listed 3 of those things, and I earned $150 in 5 days, which covers the cost of the highest package for FBMFOX. So I think it's worth it, and I haven't even touched all of its features yet. Just that one feature alone, I think, is worth it, because then it takes some of the product research out of the equation for you. So if you want to try it out, I've got 10% off your first month as a coupon code. I think it's Cameron10, all lowercase, and it's also in the description of the video. So feel free to try it out if you want. I think you get 7-day free trial and then 10% off your first month. So go for it. Diamond Edwards. Hi, Cameron. Love your content. I'm early on in the dropshipping game and would like to hire a VA soon. Should I wait to build a business up more on my own before bringing one on board? Well, Diamond, I don't have a VA yet at all, and I've been doing it for like 3 months. So now I should have a VA by now. I don't have to have one, but I'd make more money by now if I did. If you just started, I would do a month without. Just so that, because what I would say, and I don't know how far you really are, but if you really are just starting like how I just started when I did, I would rather have you drop ship for like a month and a half, so you know the ins and outs of it, so that you can communicate to your VA properly about what you need. But that's coming from a guy who does not use a VA, so I don't know the proper struggle of what it is or if it's even an issue. But I feel like I'd be able to communicate better if I had some knowledge under my belt more about it. But you might already have that knowledge. That's just me assuming. But if you want to hire one right away, go for it. I mean, that's all you. I just to let you know, I don't use one. Antoine, yes, drop shipping to drop shippers. Notice a lot of people ship to freight forward companies. I wonder, because that's a big problem. Yeah. Good for you. I was debt free as well last year. Nice, Annie. Tell you feel so good. I know. For those of you who have ever thought about doing like a whole debt free thing, it kind of sucks when you're doing it. But man, when you're done, you're like, I can't imagine having those bills anymore. Because I think we added it up. We had like $1,000 a month in just like debt related bills. It's like, ew. No, thank you. Can you all just click the like button, please? Annie says. I have to go listing now. Good night, all. Goodbye, Annie, even though you might be gone already. Thanks, David. Finally got past the tax ID verification. Nice. Nice. How long did that take again? Let me know. 12 days. Damn, guys. I think it took me 2 days. If that. But that was back before everybody... when I started, people were already doing it, but it was way, way less people. Now it's like... most of Facebook Marketplace feels like a drop shipper, so maybe it just takes a lot longer now because there's way more people doing it, and they're constantly trying to fix everything. So maybe that matters too. just going to check my phone real quick. Nothing on it. That's what I like to see. I hate seeing notifications on my phone. Ooh, we're caught up with the chat. That's pretty cool. Let me see. Was there anything I wanted to talk to you guys about? No. I just wanted to hang out with you guys because I have no friends. I'm going to see how many people signed up for Z-Drop with my code. Not that you guys care, but I'm curious. Last I checked, it was at 100. Isn't that crazy? Like, sometimes it's crazy. I know I have like I think I have over 1,200 subscribers now, which thank you guys so much for subscribing to my channel. It's so awesome. I'll never understand that. It's so cool. But like just this month, I've had 106 people use my code for the Z-Drop software. So thank you so much for doing that. Like, blows my mind that there's enough people who have watched my stuff and then been motivated or used my stuff to do the Z-Drop thing. Even though I know it gives you a discount. It's just like it's super cool to me that people watch me and like learn from it. That's so cool. Also, like 4 or 5 people have used my Facebook or my FBMFOX code, so that's super cool. Like, I love it, guys. Thanks. Took you 1 day to verify? Lucky. Do you think Marketplace will become saturated anytime soon? No. No chance I don't. It'll become, certain products will be saturated. Like if it takes you 30 seconds to find a product, it's probably because that product's being sold by literally hundreds of other people. So products will get saturated and maybe even categories, but no, I think you'll always be good. Because Amazon's just drop shippers. Like 90% of the stuff you buy on Amazon is people drop shipping it. And I mean, people make way more money than we do doing this on Amazon even. But they're good at it. And they have a lot of years in. Do you invest in stocks or crypto? Not at the moment. I did for a while, and then I stopped for the debt-free thing I was talking about because I didn't want to, you know, risk losing money. But also, we literally were taking any income over our expenses and throwing it at debt for 8 months so we could get debt-free. So not at the moment. Since I haven't been selling for forever, I decided to invest around 500. I mean, go for it. If you got the extra money, go for it. I'm not against that at all. Did you do the head reveal? I did do a head reveal, but just in case you weren't here, I did buzz my head today. So it's all fresh. I'll leave that off for a second. Unless the light's like really bright on it. I haven't seen it on my monitor yet, so we'll see. My monitor's delayed. There it is. No, just my moles. Not too bright. All right, I'll leave it off for a minute. They are all paid traffic. Cameron, you are welcome. Oh, you talking about the Z-Drop thing? Won't need Z-Drop anymore if getting... True. Are you live with FBMFOX right now? I'm using FBMFOX a little bit. I'm going to ramp up my usage of it, and then I'm going to mess with AutoDS too so I can do reviews on them. But yeah, I've got a code for FBMFOX too. It gives you 10% off your first month, and you get your normal 7-day free trial, I think. So feel free to use my code for that too. It gives me a little kickback once you do get in, but it doesn't cost you extra. It actually gives you a discount your first month. But they reached out to me pretty early on and were asking if I'd test it out for them and stuff. So I really like it. I just haven't tested everything on it, but the few features I've used, I love it. But yeah, you won't need Z-Drop if you do FBMFOX. Z-Drop is like beginner level software. To my opinion, it's cheap. It's very effective for listing faster so that you can start working better. But then once you're ready to level up, you feel like, man, I feel like I could do more. Go into something like FBMFOX. Especially if your profits can justify it and you're not losing money. Oh, no, the friends that subscribed to you here. Yes. Do you play video games? Yeah, I do. Not as much as I'd like, but I love gaming. Sure do. What do you play, Young? I don't play online as much as I'd like, but I do love games. Am I hitting my camera? No. Okay. Hitting something. Yeah, I think I'm hitting my tripod a little bit. Thanks for liking the video, guys. I appreciate that. What's up? Oh, one thing. Now I'm gonna definitely preface this before I say this out loud. Please don't. I'm just doing this because I didn't know this was a thing. But now that my channel is monetized, I didn't know that when I'm doing Facebook Lives, there's something called super chats that like people can pay. Which I'm telling you right now, don't do that. Don't do that. But when I did my last live, I think it was Annie. She like paid $5 as a super chat, and it like highlights her comment, and I was like, and I just remember like it almost makes you feel bad because you're like, oh, don't pay, don't like. But it threw me off guard because I didn't know that was a thing. But yeah, it's kind of cool. But again, don't. I know that sounds weird because I'm bringing it up, but it's weird as I learn how this stuff works. I'm like, whoa, I didn't know that was a thing, and it makes me feel weird. But it was kind of cool. But games. I've never played League of Legends, man. Can you explain a little bit how the research feature works on FBMFOX? I was struggling with that. Yeah, so let me go into it. So you have to. It threw me off because I was watching they have YouTube videos for FBMFOX also, for you to kind of like learn, and I think they're available to everybody. I don't think it's just available to affiliates, but it's kind of cool. So I go to eBay, right? Even though I use Amazon, I go to someplace like eBay, and you can find specific buyers that you feel like are drop shippers, right? And you can go on a listing that those buyers have and save them as buyers in your FBMFOX account. Well, then you can like go to that buyer's like all of that buyer's listings, and it will show everything that buyer sells, and then you can click your extension, and like you have to like refresh the page or something, and you can click your research part of your extension, and I put like for the minimum number of sales I want it to have at least sold like 5 times, which is totally normal. Like you're gonna be way more than that. And I put like 20 as my competition. I don't want it to have sold. I don't want it to have more than 20 competitors. So I mean, you can actually bring that down to like 10, and then you just hit search, and it will take all that person's items, and it will highlight the ones that fit that criteria green, and then it will tell you how many times it's sold. So I mean, it's just I need to do it more. I only did it that like 1 time or 2 times, but I made enough money to buy Facebook or the FBMFOX for like the highest package monthly that they have. So I'm like, all right, sold, easy enough. Waiting for the new Pokemon game to come out. Nice. How are people using customer images but saying the product is brand new unopened? That's one thing that's always been weird for me. Dr. D is, yeah, people are like, don't use those images but say that it's unopened, and I'm like, that's weird. But I think that falls under the category of people are just, they're lazy and they don't care. Like, just like, well, you also don't have to worry about the Amazon packaging. I think it's in that same genre of worry, like where people are just like, they just want to see it in real life, but they just assume you have a couple of them, I guess. I don't know. Did it take a while to get tax exempt from Walmart? I'm still not tax exempt from Walmart, and I haven't tried in a long time. I filed last Friday, and it's still being reviewed. Filed Amazon this morning and got exempt in 2 hours. Yes. Kind of how my experience was. But I have yet to... If I am tax exempt for Walmart, I don't know, because I haven't used Walmart in a long time. But last time I used Walmart as like to buy something that was out of stock somewhere else, I wasn't tax exempt. Hello. Thanks for joining. Hi, chicken. My dog is here. Hold on. Come on. Come on. Come on. The people want to see you. This is my dog. Hey. I'm just gonna sit here. What's up? He doesn't know what to do. You done? Hey. Alright. You can go. No, good. There you go. Oh man, a few more of you tried to or used my FBMFOX code. Thank you so much. Again, if you're interested in that, I know it just sounds like I'm selling people's crap now, but I do have a coupon code for that in my descriptions. It's a Cameron10, all lowercase, all one word. So, and it gives you 10% off your first month. Sales. Can you make a video of how to get tax exempt for other states? I believe that is a challenge for me as I don't know where to start. Yeah, I really only did the multi-state tax exemption. So I downloaded the multi-state tax exemption form that I Googled, and I just filled that out, submitted it to Amazon. Any states that gave me an issue, I just canceled off of it as Amazon was giving me trouble with certain states. So I'm not tax exempt in every state, but I did. Ooh, my wedding ring's gone. I think I left it in my workout room. Okay, but anyway, yeah. Cameron, you have not had any problems using your Prime. Do you clear your previous addresses? No. So I've had no problem using Prime. I have a personal Prime account that I've used for I don't know how long. In fact, I barely ever used to use it, and then all of a sudden I just started using it like crazy for dropshipping. I've used several different credit cards on it since I've started. I've sold hundreds of the same item. I've fulfilled sometimes 40 to 50 orders in a single day, like back to back to back, no spacing, nothing. And I've had no problems. And no, I have not once cleared out any addresses, which sucks because whatever. But yeah, that's where I'm at. That's exactly how my life works right now. Cameron, when you place an order on Amazon, do you select gift option? I don't. I've done that. I did that once when I started because I heard of other people doing it, and then I was like, and I just never did it again. So, no. And I've never had any complaints. Mother's Day is coming up. What hot categories to look into? All right. I don't know because I haven't been listing for Mother's Day, but if I wanted to list something for Mother's Day, let me think. You might disagree with me, but I think something like doormats that say cute little crap on them is probably something. Mine didn't let me list it, but I've seen other people sell them, so I don't know why mine wouldn't let me. But those jade rollers that you use to apply stuff on your skin, they're usually green, but you can also get rose quartz pink ones and other colors. But they're like crystal or stone rollers for your face. It's supposed to be cooling and stuff. I mean that's like a perfect little gift item. It's like a self-care thing. Stuff like that. Stuff that's just like an easy gift. It's not too expensive, but list high. I mean, you can list high ticket. Some people buy high ticket, but I don't know, stuff like that. If that helps at all. It's not really a category, it's just two ideas, but again, the jade roller thing, I tried to list two and they told me nope. But I've seen people selling them, so I don't know. I think I might have enough time to list today. No questions. Everybody's just gonna stare at me sitting here. That's fine. That is fine. You can stare at me. I'll allow it. Man, just since I last brought it up, already another person using that FBMFOX code. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Helps me out. How to deal with chargebacks. Are you talking about like when you just like go check your stuff and like customers randomly just requested that they need their money back for no damn reason and didn't contact you about it? I keep hearing that's happening to people, but that hasn't happened to me. At least I don't think. Let me log into my Facebook. Hasn't happened to me lately, at least. Facebook. Let me switch accounts here real quick. Oh, hold on. I gotta approve some people in the group. I can't believe the Facebook group's at like 1,300 people. That's insane. I remember once I got to 100 people, I was like, whoa. That's a 13. That's over 1,000 people. That's crazy. What's good, Cameron? Same name, Cameron. Welcome back. Don, no, I usually use whatever the closest category I can. Closest category I can to something. If I really can't find the category, then I will go under like arts and crafts and do arts and crafts storage. And then that's usually what I do. Okay, let me see if I got any chargebacks, man. Marketplace. Man, I'll tell you guys something. I haven't sold any of the last like 10 items that I've listed. It's crazy. All right. Ooh, I gotta. Ooh, one of my highest sellers I need to renew. You guys will be finding out about that here in a few days when I do my top sales video. Anyway, I realize I need to renew a bunch of posts, but I'll do that later. Sales. See if I got any chargebacks. See all. No. I still have yet to have that happen to me. So, no. Sorry, I don't have more info on that. I have run into a thing that I haven't talked about, which I'll get to that in just a second. Wait, healing. Where like every once in a while I'm like, man, I'll go check my credit card balance with my bank account balance and then my pending sales balance mixed with my orders that I still need to ship, and I'll run all those numbers and see what my actual total is and make sure it matches my spreadsheet profit. And it's every time I check it, it's always like $100 to $300 higher than what I should have. So I don't know why that is. Part of me wonders if it's because like I know that every once in a while you can go check sales and like the Facebook fee was removed. So I'm curious if maybe there's some sales over time that have just equated to no Facebook fee. But I haven't really looked into it. I'm still locked out. Damn. Tried the hacks, but nothing seems to work. It's day 10. What do you suggest? The longest it's taken me is 7 days. Mine hit 7 days today, but really, some people have done it for like not a month, but I don't know. Maybe they have done it for a month, but I think one of the highest I've seen is like 15 days or 2 weeks. I don't really know what else you can do other than what we've all found to like, or just waiting. The thing that helps me the most is responding to Facebook emails. But if you haven't had one email yet, then I don't know why that would be the case. Ooh, chargebacks only show on the phone. Let me check then. That's good information to have. What the hell is this? I hate how much money I could have been making, but then Facebook went to the sewers. I know. That's what kills you. It's like, man, I was doing good. And then Facebook just decided to kill it for no reason. My cat, you guys. My cancellation rate is 1.2%. Lame. Come on. Cat, I swear, if you start hitting buttons, man. Start stomping on my keyboard. It's going to end my live. All right. Sales. No, I don't have any chargebacks on my phone either. William, what's higher, costs or revenue? What do you mean? I don't really look at anything but my profit, percentage, and total number. So, elaborate. I require elaboration. I signed up for Z-Drop and was able to list one thing, and after the extension never worked again. Already paid the $9. You should contact them about that. Their Facebook page is super good. That happened to me, I think. No, that never happened to me. It happened to some people, though, when they first started, and they're usually good about fixing it right away. So, I don't know. I'm assuming you already contacted them, but yeah. But they're usually good. I mean, I'm sure they have more customers now, but they're usually good about getting back to people like really quick with stuff. I think they're overseas, so sometimes it takes like, if you list like in the morning and you have an issue, they might not see it until the evening, but I'm tired, you guys. Regarding when you look at your bank statements. I feel stupid, William. I still don't really know what you're asking me. I mean, my bank statements just show me. I mean, it just shows me what me paying my credit cards, but I would hope my costs are less than my revenue. Oh, I see. I see what you're saying. Okay, okay. I didn't realize you were referring to that. My bad. Yeah. So my revenue is higher. So my actual profit number is like $200 to $300 higher than what my spreadsheet shows it should be. So I mean, I'm not gonna complain. I'm not gonna cry about having more money, but yeah. But yeah, I see it. Like if my costs are higher, then it's like, oh, I'm missing money. Then yeah, there's a problem there. Thanks for adding that detail. That's my bad. Do you think Facebook would allow somebody to re-verify their identity? I'm using my older sister's SSN, but once I turn 18, I was hoping to transfer ownership. I do not want to start all over again. I don't know why they would let you do that, because in their eyes, it's not a platform for drop shipping. It's or e-commerce. It's mainly a social media profile first. So their advice would probably literally be like, just start a new account, no problem. So, but I mean, it's not the norm, but there are people, like just the other day I had somebody comment. It's just like, hey, I don't know about you, but I started a new account and had shipping that same day. So you might not have an issue. I'm hoping that after all this crap with the fake bans and stuff, that they are like, they're probably like, this stupid time limit for getting the shipping option, we don't need that. And hoping they remove it. How many items are you posting a day? Today and yesterday I've posted 0. The other day I posted like 4 to 5, and then the 2 days before that I posted 0. So I'm not posting consistently. That's all. Yeah, William. Yeah, it was. I'm over, surprisingly, on money. So I don't know. Speaking of, I need to put some extra stuff on my spreadsheet for. I just bought a couple things today that I need to add to my spreadsheet. Come on. Um. $112.10 minus $112.10 minus 75. Okay. One moment. Okay, I'm back to the chat. It's okay. Okay, William. Oh, just William's thumbs up back in the chat. Nothing to worry about. Perfect. Any questions, you guys? I'm just sitting here doing nothing. But I'd like to, in the next, I don't know how long, but do a full FBMFOX video. Soon I'll also do an Auto DS video, hopefully. I don't know how soon, but here in the next couple of weeks, hopefully. But, yeah. My favorite type of videos are the ones where I just sit and talk, like, about stuff. But soon, I just keep saying, soon I'll do this. But here in the next couple of days, I'll do my, yo, Eric, I'll do the top 5 products video. Which that'll be easy. That's just usually me sitting and talking. I heard someone got away with putting in their SSN as a minor by putting in a fake age on. I'm planning to open a few more FB accounts to sell on. We'll try one. So Aldegiz, or Adelgiz, I always mess that up, man. I sometimes think that we all think that Facebook monitors this stuff more than it really does. For all we know, it could literally, like, they might not even run the information like enough to know, like, oh yeah, that doesn't make any sense. This person's social. Like, I think sometimes the social is literally just for tax purposes, and it doesn't actually like it's not like it runs a damn background check on you. I think it's just so that later when they need to send the money to a certain place, it's like, okay, well, we got the person to run it through the IRS part at the end of the year. I could be wrong, but part of me doesn't think that every time we do all this, it's like a super thorough check. But I could be totally wrong. And I think that might be why some people just get away with doing that, because it's like nobody's actually checking, maybe. It's a theory. I don't know. What's up, Jefferson? I'm doing great. How are you doing? I'm trying to think of like a logo for this stuff that like I could put on a shirt. And then I'm also like, nobody wants a logo. Like nobody wants a shirt about dropshipping, because like a lot of us don't even want to tell other people we're dropshipping. So it's like nobody really wants to like flaunt that they're doing it. So I don't know. It's an idea I had. Hello, I can't restore my old account on Facebook no matter what I do. They will send me a code and it keeps going back to the same thing. I still have funds in there. Yeah, some people talk about having to do a code. I never had to do that. So I don't really know what the code is for. Unless it's for like resetting your password or something. But I don't know. What's up, Cole? Yeah, I will. I will soon. I've tested it enough to know that it's made me money. So I do have, I don't know how long you've been watching because you just commented, but if you already have it, a lot of people who have tried it love it, but I've tried it, made enough money off it to cover the top package. A lot of people have heard me say this already a couple times, but I got a coupon code in case you want to try it out. Get you 10% off your first month. Do you recommend working with VAs right now? I don't use one, so I have no clue, but a lot of people do. Every time I got suspended was because my VA was trying to log in. Now I'm concerned. Work with someone. It might change the future. Who knows? Most of us have been banned for no reason. So I don't know. But I heard before we were all getting banned that some people's accounts were getting banned because they were using a VA. So I don't really know how to safely do that because I don't do it. Sorry. They will send a code and it keeps going back to the same thing. Yeah. Nice. Cool. Thanks. With your code. Only thing I can think of is if you try those codes in the Facebook group that are pinned as an announcement, not codes, but links to contact and be like, this isn't working. I need something else to do. Like, I don't. The thing is, if they're sending you a code and you're using the code and it's letting you change your password, but then it's still broken, like when my second account got kicked, it did the request for review thing, and then the second time it went through, it just said request review, and then every time I hit it, it just like it would click it and act like it was doing something, and then it would just kick right back to saying request review, and it did that for almost a week. So, and then eventually, after me responding to an email that I got that they're like, you should all be up and running, eventually, like today, they finally were like, you're good, and it really was open. So I'm not really sure how to get past that other than just like waiting eventually for somebody to get to it, or actually trying to input more and more tickets for it if you can find a way to do that. That's what sucks. It's like nobody has good answers for this. Oh, I see you, Cole. I see you popped up on this list of trialing the stuff. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Okay, so for all of those of you watching right now, I don't know if Z Drop is watching, but in the background of my videos, I've had this shirt for a while. It's a Z Drop shirt, and they keep wanting me to wear it in a video, and I haven't done it. But like, could you please wear it in a video? And I'm like, if I make a video talking about it, I'll wear it as like a kind of a thing. But yeah, it's funny. Like when I got it, they were like, "Can you please send us pictures so that we know it's good quality?" I'm like, Like, did you just drop ship me a t-shirt? You didn't even know? You don't even check it? I don't know. It was just fun. I thought that was funny. They're like, can you send us a video of you walking around in it? I'm like, what? What a weird ask. Anyone else seeing much lower sales? Yeah. GS, what are good things that are selling right now? GS, what are you talking about? You know you gotta wait till the end of the month for that. Psh. Psh. It's crazy. Also, tags are no longer cool. Yeah, an option for me. How do I get them back? I don't know. Yeah, that's like the newest weird issue that only a handful of people get. It's like, okay, they just don't have tags now, and I don't know why. A lot of people think it's because of the extensions. Yeah, I'm compromised by Z-Drop, guys. It's just so funny, like the stuff they ask me to do sometimes, and it's not like they even like pay me to do it. It's just they're just like, could you maybe do that possibly? Like, I don't know, guys. But let me see how. Oh yeah, I don't know about this new tags thing, but my cat just laid on this T-shirt. It's not a bed. All right. How much does FBMFOX cost? I think it's more expensive than the other stuff. But let me see. But it's got a lot of damn features in it. FBMFOX. I don't have my notes right next to me. So their low package is $79 a month. You get a 3-day free trial. But you have unlimited everything except for price tracking. So the difference between their packages is all about tracking prices for items. So the lowest monthly plan is 150 products, which for a lot of people that's plenty. Basically what it does is it price monitors and sends you emails, and you can set the frequency of how often you want it to price monitor. Like you can have a price monitor every day if you want, or like every 6 hours or something. Like, and it'll do that for up to 150 products. The next one up is the silver plan, which is $97 a month. That lets you do 500 products, and then they have one for 1,000 products that's $129. So when I just used it once, and I made enough money in 5 days to cover the $139. I made $150 just off of the one product that sold out of the 3 that I listed. So I mean, those are the pricing. It's definitely more expensive, but if you make your money off of it, you're good to go. Speaking of Z-Drop, it's hard to unsubscribe to Z-Drop. Yeah, I don't know, because I've never tried. Even though I'm going to use other softwares, I'm still going to stay on Z-Drop because it only costs me $10 a month. I know for you guys who use my code, or somebody else, maybe you found somebody else's code, it's only $9 a month if you did it. So I'm still going to keep it because sometimes I really like Z-Drop's copy paste of the address feature when I'm fulfilling orders. It makes it super quick. I think FBMFOX has that too, but I just haven't used it yet. I haven't used everything on FBMFOX, but just that one feature like paid for itself. It's great. It's so weird about the tags being gone. Still getting views though. That's good. Some people don't even use, like when I first started, people were like, don't use tags, it's a waste of time. So a lot of people don't even use tags. Can you at least say some categories, LMAO? I want to sell more stuff. I mean, one of my highest selling things is just a boring ass home goods thing right now. Like, not home goods at the store, but just like your average just crap around people's houses. Like, what am I even selling right now? I'm still selling car stuff like crazy. So expect to see car stuff in 1 to 2 things on my monthly video. What am I selling? The hell am I selling? Outdoor stuff is going great for me. Like outdoor party stuff. You just gotta experiment, man. Can't overthink it. The biggest problem is listing things that you find very quickly. Unless you specifically thought of something and you're like, ooh, I'm going to go sell one of these. Like, if you just are looking, if you just like open up eBay or Amazon and you're just scrolling and finding like the best selling items out of thing, it's like, well, that's 1,000 other people are selling those things too, because they're the easiest shit to find. So you just gotta go dig a little deeper if you're gonna go that route. Can't believe my cat's laying on my t-shirt. What's wrong with you? She doesn't even care. Doesn't even care. Man, it was supposed to rain here today, dang it. It didn't. It didn't rain. Mira. Anything else? Oh. Love your channel. I was about to start dropshipping, but held back when I saw the videos about accounts being suspended. Yeah. Still happening to a lot of people. So, Janita, I think. It is. Still happening to people a lot. But I feel like I hear less that people are getting kicked now, and I feel like more and more I just hear people saying that they're still kicked. So, I don't know. My finger might not be on the pulse as much as it was before. But I don't know if as many people are getting fresh kicks, if that makes sense. But they might be. They totally might be. It might even be more. But I hear more and more about just the still being off if you already got kicked. But both my accounts are back. It took my first account 4 days, and then it took my second account. I just got it back today at 7 days. I looked. So, honestly, it kind of, if it's still going on, it sounds more like it's just something that's going to happen to people. I would just get started. Especially because usually it takes people a little bit to start making money on there. So if you get kicked before you even have a sale, then that might be ideal, honestly. But, yeah. Just get started. Just get started. Don't worry. I lost like a tiny bit of money when I got kicked, but I know other people have lost way more. So I can't act like it doesn't suck for those people, because it does. Real Family Hustle. Nice. Glad you got your account back. Real Family Hustle. Did I see correctly that Daniel quoted you in one of his videos recently? Was it Daniel? Or no, that was it Mark? I can't remember. I swear I saw your thumbnail, like your profile picture, in a quote in one of those guys. I think it might have been Mark's, actually. Yeah, now that I'm thinking about it. YouTube videos about dropshipping. Like, he used some comment of yours, I think. Anyway. Yeah. Nice. I have a ton of views, but not selling anything. Any tips? Yeah, you got... What's a ton of views? You're not getting any sales, but you have a ton of views? Like, how many is a ton? Like, is it like 1,000? Is it like 5,000? Or are you talking like 200? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was in one of Mark's videos. I don't remember what it was, but like what it was about. But it's literally, that's the only video of his I've ever watched. And I just happened to see your thumbnail in it. I was like, I'm pretty sure I recognize that. And now that I see it, I'm like, oh yeah, I definitely saw that. That's the weirdest part, is when I go to, like, I don't usually ever watch other YouTuber channels, but every once in a while I'll go on there and like I'll check their comments to see what their comments look like. And like, it's weird when I see you guys commenting on other people's videos, because I'm like, ugh, these bastards. And then I realize, like, oh wait, no, that's normal. Is 6 figures per year profit doable on Facebook? I think so. Pretty sure. When I first started, the guy who like gave me his spreadsheet and gave me all my pointers, he said he was making 15 grand a month. I don't have a way to verify that, but he gave me two different sets of information like a month apart, and the math added up, and I was like, damn. So I mean, if you do it professionally and you don't suck, then yeah, I mean, but I don't make anywhere near that right now. It's gonna take practice and like discipline and stuff. But yeah, I think so. The USPS car is 200 views. Well, 200 views isn't much. I got plenty of things that have like 1,000 views that never even sold. The problem with the car now is that so many other people have started selling it and selling it at super low price that you're probably not going to sell it. So you need to start experimenting and sell other stuff. Now, if you're subscribed, subscribe if you haven't already, everybody. But if you're subscribed to me, then watch out for here in the next couple days, or maybe on the 1st of May, I'm going to release my video again for this month of all of my 5 top selling things for this month. So you might they're not as hot. They're not selling 100 a month, but they're my top selling regardless of how many items for this month. That'll be dropping here in the next few days. And usually those items are good for about a few days, depending on if you can get in on them first, because then everybody starts selling them and undercutting them. Okay. So how can we start? Hold on, never mind. Hold on, let me go back up, because that question, what? Mohammed, can we order from eBay like we do from Amazon and Walmart? Oh, yeah. A lot of people, there's some people who only use eBay, Mohammed, so you're good to go. Yeah, you can use eBay. That's the most I have on a product. Sweet. The rest are under 100. Yeah, man, you just need to start experimenting and listing more stuff, because there are definitely things that are going to get you more views. You just haven't gotten them yet, but just keep going. How much have you made on YouTube? You reach 1K. So I don't really... if I make any money from YouTube, it's usually from you guys using my coupon codes for stuff, which is why I talk about them probably more than you want me to. But I won't actually make any money from YouTube until next month when all my numbers go through. But I think so far, with just the amount of views that I get now, my analytics show I've been monetized for like 5 or 6 days now, and I think I'm up to $188. So if you're interested, I never mind telling you guys numbers. Feel free to ask me numbers all day long. I do not have a shyness about that. I'll be very open with numbers. I don't care. So thank you for asking. So how can we start Facebook Marketplace dropshipping? PL, what? That's all we talk about here. If you want to learn how I started, I suggest going to my YouTube channel, like my actual channel, subscribing and hitting the videos tab and scrolling all the way to the bottom. And I literally start with how I started. And a lot of people who find me, they can go all the way to the beginning and see me learning it from the beginning, and that might help you. Hi Annie, I'm back. Just wanted to FYI the camera. The supplier Wayfair stock images no good. They are trying to prevent people from dropshipping. Anyone with a solution? Did you say something was posted in the group? Something about the group. Anyway. Wayfair stock images are no good. They are trying to prevent people from dropshipping. Really? So did they like mess with the images so that they suck or something? Because that sucks. Can you guys check your marketplace like you are a shopper and let me know if you are seeing mostly all local items? Pretty sure Facebook is suppressing the shipping only items now. Yeah, most of the time I see primarily what look like local items. But it all just depends on what you're searching for. Sometimes when you're searching for a certain thing, there literally are just more local items revolving around those keywords, but they might be suppressing them a little bit. Oh yeah, I'm going to glance in the group really quick. $1,300 people. That's so insane that joined the group. I don't see anything. But anyway, oh, I see you commented on something. I don't know. I don't know about the whole stock image Wayfair thing. I mean, I don't use Wayfair, unfortunately. Can we order from eBay? Yes, yes, yes. Can we order from? Oh, okay. You're just, yep. Thanks, thanks. You're the goat. Nice. Thank you so much. Yep, they are not stupid. I just listed a cat litter box. No good. So what do you mean no good? Like, are they not even letting you like list it? What's it preventing? Like, how are you knowing that it's no good? I guess so that I know in the future. I guess like, yeah, like what thing is taking place that's like, ooh, this is a problem. Hi, Bale. Yeah. All right. I have a bug bite on my shin and it sucks. Oh, I see. Just sharing. Yeah. Thanks, Annie. Wayfair's a no-go, everybody. All right. I see. I see, Annie. Well, I'm probably about to get off, guys. It's kind of strange that I have not had any sales in my own state. All sales have been several states away from mine. I've had a few in my own state. Not I've had one in my own city, which is kind of weird. But I think I had one in my own city. Yeah. But a couple in my own state. But yeah. Okay. I got stuff to do. You guys are taking up way too much of my time. It's all your fault. It has nothing to do with me. It's not my choice. Anyway, thanks, guys. If you haven't already, please subscribe, like the video, of course. And I really appreciate you guys stopping by, hanging out with me for a little bit, asking questions. Feel free to ask your question once it processes, or go to another video and ask them, or whatever. I do kind of watch comments a little bit more on the YouTube channel now compared to Facebook, just because the channel's what I'm growing the most. But thanks again, and I will see you next time.